does the NUA strategy have on my retirement eligibility for required minimum distributions, or RMDs?
Yeah, great question. So just to clarify, once you turn what is now age 73, and for some folks it will be age 75, IRS makes you start taking money out of all of your qualified retirement accounts so that they can start collecting taxes. That number is going to be a function of your age each year, and the percentage that's required goes up over time, but also the value of your account, the end of the prior year, value of all of your accounts in total. The question is, how does NUA affect required minimum distributions? Well, a couple ways. One, if you decided not to roll over your 401k right away from ExxonMobil for a number of reasons, you might consider doing that. Complacency could be one of them also. Once you reach the age of required minimum distribution, let's call it 73, which is many people over the next few years, that's what it will be. They're going to force you to take money out of that 401k plan and pay taxes on it. That could be your triggering event, or you're forced to utilize the NUA strategy. Otherwise, you might lose it for the rest of your life until you either pass away or go on to disability. So it could negatively affect your flexibility with utilizing the NUA strategy for not allowing you to defer it as long as you might have otherwise wanted to. Now, I think what's equally important to mention is that when you do an NUA distribution, you do your rollover, you take the low cost basis shares out of the plan. That taxable event, the income tax associated with the withdrawal of those low cost basis shares that you're utilizing the strategy with, can count toward your required minimum distribution. And so that in some people's, in many that we've talked with cases in the past, that's a catalyst oftentimes for people to finally do their NUA distribution and rollover because they had to take money out that year from their 401k anyway. That's not to say it doesn't make sense to do earlier. More often we do it in the first year of retirement, sometimes the second year if income was really high in year one. But you can count the distribution associated with NUA, the taxable distribution, as part of your RMD. For many people, it's going to cover the entire RMD. For others, it might cover most of it. But a very good question, a very thoughtful one, and pretty important to navigate those things because they are affecting one another.